Another mistake that you can make is to say, nobody's using this thing, or they don't understand how to use it. It's their problem. They're stupid. The customer is stupid, or
they don't know what they're talking about.
They don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, or you say something like, and you know, I'm being a little bit hyperbolic here, just for emphasis. Clearly, you know, you don't say your customer is stupid, but you have to own every problem. For example, if you're talking about like a user experience, every piece of the user experience that's bad, you have to own as a company. And you either say, okay, I'm not going to address this, or because I don't have time, because it's not priority, because of this, or I'm going to go and do something about it.
Yeah.
And it's easy to think about this from a user experience. We can think about more generally my go-to-market strategy, my product development strategy. And I think what we have to do is be data-driven about every aspect. And some things are interesting. So, for example, the first company I started, we have this great idea. People want, for example, their news to be personalized. And so why don't we talk to newspapers and work with them? And they're great and they're willing to work, but you know, that's an industry that has lots of free cash to support a startup, right? So it's interesting that some of those business decisions, those technology decisions they make, have some business impact. And what I didn't have the right foresight, maybe at the time, and what we could have done better, is to kind of understand what is the end-to-end process between now and being successful, and how can I validate every step, how to make sure that, for example, there will be money on the table for some of the things that we wanted to do.
So maybe said a different way, you know, finding the customer and the business model, and you know, testing that quick, like as quick as possible, right? That's and great, then you know, keep what works, take away what doesn't, but just iterate on that.
That is, I think that's a great idea for some types of companies. But you know, you can't underestimate adoption, right? So that's the other part of this, right?
Yeah.
So there's also, of course, the model that says, if people come, like Facebook, right? So if users come, money will come later.
Yeah.
And everybody's very dismissive of Facebook, including me. But now, you know, in the last, was a quarter or something, we know that they've been doing tremendously well, finally, right? And so if I look at what we're doing now with GraphLab and the advice I've been getting from a lot of people, the push towards moves that either increase adoption or increase or validate the business model are two pushes that should be going side by side.
Absolutely. In
a very effective way. And I would like to make new mistakes in those areas, but I'm working on that.